Hello, hello. Happy New Year. Happy 2022. I'm Celina Pompeani, and this is From the Top, presented by Armina Stone. And I am pumped to have these two guys with me today as my guests. We have over here Emre Basman, owner and president of Armina Stone, and Mike Reynolds, the newly named VP. Great to have you guys on here.
Thank you. Great to be here.
We have our shades on because, well, you know, things are looking bright in 2022. And we just filmed a TikTok, so we needed to have these.
Yes.
We'll take them off now. It's too cool in here for me.
It is really bright right now.
It is a bright room. But no, we're so excited to have both of you on here to learn not only more about Armina Stone, but more about both of you guys, too. Have you ever been on a podcast, Mike?
No, this is first podcast. Yeah.
Are you having fun so far?
So far, I mean, you guys just bring all the energy. So yeah, for sure.
Emre called you when you were walking in. He said, "Do you have sunglasses?"
That's right. Yeah.
TikTok's very important these days.
You know, I'm just glad you know how to do it.
Me too. I still don't know what I'm doing on there. But how did you guys celebrate the holiday and New Year? I know you're both big family people, so.
Oh yeah, with mom, with brothers, with his wife, my fiance.
Oh.
It was all fun.
And your mom is a good cook, isn't she?
Oh yeah, we ate a lot.
Me too.
I've been at the gym for the last couple of days, so
Me
trying to
too.
sweat it out.
So
It's not
work
helping.
off the holidays.
How about you, neighbor?
Yeah, neighbor. Yeah, we're we had a great time with my wife and my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law, and you know, we were down in Lawrenceville at the Eden.
Oh,
And
I've been there before. It's
it
a
was
nice spot.
great restaurant, nice rooftop party. It was a good time. Yeah, we had a really great time. Yeah, stayed there, nice and safe, and just enjoyed the town.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
how's it going so far for you as, you know, you begin this new role here as vice president?
I mean, it's been great. The team's been amazing. Emery's, just so great and so transparent and able to let me do my thing. So, it's been almost 5 months, and but it's really it's been amazing. The people are great, team's awesome, and everybody's really open for some of the changes and the things that we're doing to get ready for all this growth.
How do you two know each other?
I think it was about 5 years ago, and we met at one of Builders Association's events, and I saw a guy looks almost like me, same height, had a little bit of a beard,
That's it.
working for a floor company as the GM, and have a amazing relationship with all the builders and apartment association and everything. And since then we became friends. We hang out, we go to dinners and brunches, and
Penguin games.
Penguins games,
Yeah.
and then we've been to Orlando and Las Vegas a couple times. We teamed up together to welcome our mutual customers at that time. And then about 5-6 months ago, one phone call, I had a chance to convince him to come on board, and here we are.
And that's it.
And
Yeah.
that's it.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great right from the beginning. I mean, we really connected, and we figured out that we could help each other in this market. Introduce each other to customers, and so once we started down that road, we became friends, and we would just bounce a lot of ideas off each other, and it just became really great. So when the opportunity came up, it just made sense.
Yeah, well, we're so happy to have you here.
Oh,
What a
thank you.
wonderful
Yeah.
addition. And I still laugh to Mac, my husband, because I had no idea that you were our neighbor.
Yeah.
You live across the street from us.
We really do. Yeah, we're a couple houses down. We had no clue. And once we figured that out, it was something. Yeah, for
How
sure.
funny is that? Well, let's go back to the way beginning. For our listeners who don't know how Armina Stone started, how did you start this company here in the States, Emre?
I came to States back in 2000. It has been 21 years.
Wow.
So I had my MBA degree, and then I started working for a similar kind of business, marble and granite importer and distributor. And I learned the business till 2006, and I opened my own back in 2006 as a wholesaler. And I started looking to Pittsburgh back in 2009 because we were planning to expand to different states and cities. Back in 2009, President Obama had the G20 in here, so it caught my attention. And I came here around, I would say, 2011, and I fell in love with the city, fell in love with the suburbs. And my boss, ex-boss, when I used to work for a company, he was a Steelers fan. I wasn't into football too much.
Now you are.
Right now I am deeply involved with football. I love football. I was more into European football. But back in, I think it was 2007, we win the Super Bowl. And then I became a Steelers fan that time. So with President Obama having the G20 in here with Steelers and me coming 2011, I said to myself, Pittsburgh is right place to, find a warehouse, open a showroom, and go into the market. But I did my homework with, Pittsburgh Chamber of Commerce. I get in touch with University of Pittsburgh Economic Development. I asked my questions. I came up with my business plan. And 2014, we got our warehouse in here in Cheswick, which is our headquarters now. And then May 2015, we opened our doors to the public under Armina Stone name.
Wow. It's amazing because where you started wasn't that long ago. And now you have this brand new location in Cranberry. That's incredible. You also have a location in Robinson and then, of course, Cheswick. But it has grown so much over that short amount of time.
Yes. First of all, I try to bring the big city mentality to Pittsburgh, like New York, like Miami, like LA, like Chicago. And everybody was like, telling me, are you like, a little crazy? Why are you doing that for Pittsburgh? I said, I believe in this city because Pittsburgh used to be the trade center of the world back in mid 1800s with Andrew Carnegie, Andrew Mellon. And then I saw the potential in here. We opened our warehouse about 11,000 square feet. Within 6 months, we expanded to another 20,000. And then within a year, we expanded another 20,000. Right now, we are about 50, 60,000 square foot in our headquarters. Mm-hmm. And then what I have realized, because Pittsburgh is divided by rivers, passing tunnels, going to south to Washington, PA, Canonsburg, PA, for some people, it's a big deal. So we open our second location in Robinson.
It is. We know that, Mike. We're from the South.
That's right.
And then this location in here, I've been looking for a location on 19 for the last 4 years. Mm-hmm. And finally, I found this place. And then I didn't even think about it. I couldn't sleep the night before that we were gonna come to an agreement with the owner of this place. And then we signed a 10 years agreement with them. And that made my day at that day. I mean, I was so happy. And then I did not assign anyone for the construction. Mm-hmm. I hired my dear friend Bobby Steele, RJ Steele Construction. And I was the project manager with his team. And I was coming here every single day to make sure that this will be done on time and will be done according to our style and taste. And this turned out really, really nice. And I'm so happy we have this location and the podcast studio, 20,000 square foot of amazing slab showroom. And when people come here, they are like, wow. So.
They really are. I mean, it's just such a huge facility and such a huge showroom. Do you ever look back and this goes for you too, Mike, and think, wow, like I can't believe all of this has happened already and it's still continuing to grow.
And it happens so quick, I mean, I remember, seeing Emre's first place and, watching that continue to grow and I would do work with him, and do flooring for him and, collaborate on things. And I just kept seeing it grow. We kept bouncing ideas off. He kept bringing on more and more and more business. And, just seeing how he managed that and, being able to handle the growth along with continuing trying to improve the business. So it was exciting, but it goes quick. Time flies.
Yeah.
Time, and especially when you have such a good team like you do, that's a huge part of the success.
Absolutely.
Having all the great workers here that you have.
I mean, that's a key to success. Period. I mean, it's all about the team. It's about the people that are here, the buy-in, the excitement. For people to be able to realize that, this isn't just a job for them, this is a career. It's an opportunity to be able to be with a company that is growing, that is investing back into the business, back into the community where they live. I mean, those type of things mean something anymore. It's not just you're just not a number here. You're a person. You're a face. We know everyone's name. We say every day you have that opportunity to continue to grow a relationship with owners and vice presidents of the company every single day. And, I think that means a lot to people. They know we have their back,
Absolutely. Well, it's good that we're in a new year. It's a fresh start, 2022. It's going to be a good year. What are some of your goals with Armina Stone for this coming year?
As you mentioned, within a very short period of time, we have 3 locations. We have state-of-the-art technology in our factory. We have water jets, CNCs, robots, and we've been investing technology since day one. And we will keep investing in technology and putting more machines. Because right now, with being on 2021, if you cannot be ahead of your game, you will always fall behind. To be able to lead the industry as one of the biggest fabricators in the nation, we are on top of our technology. That's number one. Number two, as you indicated, our team, our employees, I believe we have about, I will say, don't hold me accountable, 160 employees. So, and most of the employees who are with us has been with us since the beginning. Because
that says something.
Absolutely.
It's rare.
If you don't like the place that you work for, it will be a torture to come to work every day. So we are very, I will say, I don't see myself as the boss. I don't come to work and boss around people. I come to work to give shoulder to them to work together. When they see that, they admire you as the company owner. Yeah, for example, Mike, on Friday nights, everybody goes to dinner. Sometimes he stays in the factory. Saturdays he comes. Sometimes he holds to shuffle some stuff that needs to be cleaned. I mean, you lead with you being hands-on. Otherwise, if you cross your legs, drink and smoke a cigar in the office and order around, it's not gonna work. And it's not our style. So
you got to get in the trenches.
You do.
But it creates the opportunity. It gives everybody that feeling that we're in it with them 100%. And everybody appreciates that. But when you look at this year and taking the technology and the things that we've already invested into these plants and still looking at what else we can do with it, we're going to continue to invest and continue to improve the technology that we have to be able to shrink any lead times, to be able to perform faster, better quality, continuously looking at our quality and our performance and ways that we can improve our existing business, but with the eye on the future for growth. So 2022 is going to be a pretty exciting year to grow into with what we would like to do in the commercial industry. We do some really great commercial projects now, work with some amazing customers, but we want to expand that. We also want to be able to expand in property management and turn work. We have an amazing program we're rolling out this year that will allow property management companies, like the Apartment Association of Metropolitan Pittsburgh, AMP, their members, to be able to work with a company that can hit the times and the dates that they need to. When they have move outs, they have a quick turnover. We have to be able to hit that. So we create a program around that to execute and meet their expectations. So it's pretty exciting to see where what kind of growth we'll see from that. and the response from the community. So that's going to be pretty exciting
absolutely.
too. Yeah.
Well, the cool thing about Armina Stone is it also allows you to travel. I know, Emre, where did you just come back from? You were in Brazil, Italy,
Italy.
Before that.
Yeah.
Tell me about how that works.
Celina, the biggest thing that differentiates us from others, of course, technology, customer service team, so important. But we are a one-stop shop. And for example, I am in the process of renovating my house. It is painful, I need to admit. I mean, you need to...
It's a lot of work.
If you don't have a designer to be able to pick the colors, to be able to design things, it is very challenging. When you have a designer, still you make some major decisions. When you come to Armina Stone, when I say one-stop shop, meaning that we are bigger than wholesalers. We have about, I will say, at least 5,000 to 6,000 slabs in stock. We have 400 or 500 different colors. And the good thing about Armina Stone is we have stone for every budget, from level 1 to exotic 3. And because we don't have a middleman in between, we import everything directly from quarries. There is no fabricator that I have heard within 20 years has a showroom in a strip shopping mall, our Robinson show. And we work with top designers, top architects. And those top designers, top architects, they need to differentiate themselves with their design ideas. And we are the right place for them to be able to pick the right color, right pattern, according to their customer's budget, and so on and so forth. So when they come here, they coming into like a wonderland. They walk in and they are like, wow, this is
it's
really
overwhelming. There's so many choices.
Exactly.
Well, they're seeing things from all around the world that
that's the
are
coolest
literally
part.
Handpicked, going in and picking, bundles and certain slabs from around the world and saying, this is what I want to bring to Pittsburgh. It's very different. You can't get that anywhere else.
No, you really can't. When are we invited on the next trip?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
let's go.
I'm
ready. I'll bring you guys. Why not?
Yes. We'll podcast over there.
That's right.
When I went to Brazil, I mean, at the end of the day, stone comes from mines, from quarries, and quarries are not in cities. Quarries are far away from cities, and they are rural areas, like cows, chickens.
That's all you see.
So last time when I went to Brazil, I was thinking about you. I said to myself, if I bring Celina with me, she's gonna be like with chickens, cows, walking around the quarries and factories.
And then we could go back into the city at night and eat.
Exactly.
It's perfect.
Exactly.
That would be amazing to see, though. Even when you come back looking at the photos you take, I mean, it's unbelievable. It's hard to believe it comes from the earth.
The drive that in me about my own business, of course, I'm so proud of that. I own Armina Stone, and we have an amazing team. I work with great leaders and partners and so on and so forth. But the product itself, still every single day when I walk into our warehouses, any location, amazes myself first. I see nice, say, Azul Bahia or Verde Labradorite or say Taj Mahal. I'm like, wow, this is so nice, so incredible, because it comes from earth.
Yeah.
And when you look at that, you can see God right there.
Exactly.
Yeah. I love that.
Right?
Yes.
When you really look at it,
that's powerful. I love it. It's so true.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, even coming out here, any one of the locations, you do get that feeling of, oh my gosh. And it stands out.
Yeah.
It stands out from any other company. It's pretty cool.
Also, the things that we can do, we do not do only kitchen tops. We do bathroom tops, fireplaces, basement tops, and coffee tables, and shower walls, and so on and so forth. The stone has been in the world since the beginning of the world. I mean, there was a stone age. People were craving stones and doing some shapes and everything. When you look at the Roman Empire, when you look at the Greek gods, all the sculptures of Greek gods are made of marble, and so on and so forth. This business has been in business since the existence of the humanity. And when you put nice stone in your house, it's a game changer. It looks different. It doesn't look simple. It gives you that exotic, that wow factor. And that's why I was trying to tell you, I'm so happy to be in this business. And with being in this business, I always try to motivate not myself, my colleagues as well, to cheer up ourselves first and the customers. And being said that, we do not work only natural stone. We also have quartz, which is the engineered, and we work with the main manufacturers from around the world. For example, this top is from Cosentino Silestone. We are one of their big partners in the region, and so for any designer, any architect, any customer, any retail customer, they are always welcome to our locations and to see what we have.
Yeah. Well, that's why I think Armina Stone is also so different from anyone else, because you are part of the community and you want to be in the community, and you're inviting and supportive of other businesses. Even looking at our podcast, I think we said we've had maybe a little over 30 at this point, which is so cool since we launched From the Top. And we've had so many businesses on here that you partner with, that are proud to partner with you and appreciate the support from you. And that's also important to have as a business owner, that mindset of
all about like relationship.
It
I mean, our
is.
customers trust us because they know that we will never ever let them fail. We will always lift them up, and we are behind our product, behind our customer service. And we are, Michael, me, our leadership team, our management team is available. And I mean this. They know that all of our top customers, they know that 24/7 we are available to them.
Two mindsets, being customer obsessive and being employee obsessive. If you can really master that and make that part of your mantra, make that part of your life, you're bound for success.
I love that.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's so true. Well, right now, we're even amazed. We're doing, and you guys know this, just a little dry bar area in our kitchen, and I can't believe how fast that process is. I mean, it just happens overnight. You go, and we went, and so this is a funny story, I guess. Mac was like, I can't believe that. I feel like I had more interest. We went out to Cheswick, and Mike was there. Taylor was there, who is so awesome. She's been great to work with. And I said to Mac, like, you pick. I'll go with anything. I love everything they have, whatever you want to pick. So he was really more involved in the process with Taylor. And I was sitting there just talking to you and Kelly. Yeah. But everything is so beautiful that he could pick any stone, any selection I would love. It didn't even matter to me.
He was all about it, though.
We've been on HGTV with Liam Ford.
Yes,
Restored
I've seen
by the
it.
Fords. I mean, every time she does shows, she always picks us because we are the biggest and the best. And you were mentioning about 30 podcast shows last year. And, we welcomed the president of American Society of Interior Designers, president of Builders Association of Metropolitan Pittsburgh, president of NKBA, National Kitchen and Bath Association. We welcomed all the top builders, top architects of the city. I mean, this podcast has been really great, and I'm very thankful to you for running it. And thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity. Sometimes I think, like, this is incredible that this studio is here. I mean, it's better than any studio I've
this
seen.
For you. You know that. This is all yours.
I hope it continues forever.
Okay, I have a question to you. Now it's my turn.
I'm ready.
All right, we are making this fun. So you and we met at TV station.
Yep.
And then I sponsor your traffic news, right?
Oh, yes.
And then I've been thinking to convince you somehow to bring you on board. So what made you to come and represent Armina Stone as a spokesperson?
Since the day we met, and it was right after I was done working, I remember I just finished one of my last traffic reports, and I went into one of the conference rooms and met you. I already knew about Armina Stone, and honestly, it was from Mikey and Big Bob. That's where I first heard about you. And I would just hear all the time on the radio, ooh, Armina Stone. And I was like, oh, Armina Stone. And just their commercials all the time. So then I already knew you had such a stellar reputation in the community. And then we just became good friends.
Yes.
I came to all of your events. We started going out to dinners. And we just had a really nice relationship. And I knew that there would be a big future here in representing a brand as great as Armina Stone. So there really didn't take much convincing. We had to work around my other jobs a little bit, and we did, and it worked. And once we finally got to that point, I was so excited, and I'm just thrilled to
We are so excited
here.
to have you. Blessed to have you. Celina. We love you. You know
I
that.
love it. Well, tell me more now, because it's already 25 minutes in, but I could sit here all day and talk to you
Likewise.
guys.
Let's go.
What
This
are
is
you,
one and only.
what are some of your favorite things to do outside of work in Pittsburgh? I mean, it's such a great city and it's growing so much. What are some of your favorite things about
You
the
go
city?
first, Mike.
Me? Okay. Well, me and my wife are both big golfers, right? So, we love golfing.
We
all
need to
over the
golf
place.
together.
We really do.
I'm
that's for
Mac is
sure.
great. I'm
Yeah.
not good, but I go.
That's great. It doesn't matter. It's just a matter of having fun. But that for sure. And, love all the restaurants in the city. We really enjoy going out and, out on
me
the town.
too.
Dressing up, having fun. And
My Italian brother.
Oh,
and I mean,
Macho,
love it.
macho.
it's a great time. So the city offers a lot. It really does. So between that and of course all the wonderful events. So we see you everywhere, right? So we you're all over the map nonstop. So it's great to be able to connect at the games and just enjoy what the city has to offer. It's what we like to do. With my daughter as well, and being able to hang out with her. And she's turning 17 now, so she's got her little yellow bug, and she's out with her friends and doing her thing, and super responsible girl. So we're excited for her. And and then my son is in the Air Force. He's stationed overseas.
Wow.
Yeah. So we don't get to see him too much. It's been a little over a year since he's been back home, but we're real excited for him to come back home for his 21st birthday in March. And
that'll be
that's going to be a
special.
lot of fun. He's going to be home for a month, so we'll be spending a lot of time with him for sure. Yeah,
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
what about you, Emre? I know you
You
like
know-
good food too.
Oh yeah.
We all love
food-
to eat.
everything we do is like related with food, because we go to business dinners and networking events and everything. So I try to stay healthy with
It's hard.
with my diet and everything. It's hard. We have three boxes: one in Hinesfield, one in PPG, and one in Riverhounds. So I love sports. I love Steelers and Penguins and Riverhounds and Pirates. Pittsburgh being a sports city is a blessing, because one of the reasons that I came here to make an investment and is because of the sports. And other than that, I like traveling around the world, and I like traveling in the nation as well. We have a place down in Sarasota, Florida. I have my boat down there, and I like to go and hang out with my friends and be on the boat. And I have a beautiful fiance, which is your friend as well.
We need to get her on here.
Yes,
She's going to
yeah.
be our next
Yes.
guest, Andrea.
Blessed to have her in my life. And my mom, my brother, we like to get together on Sundays, have a family brunch. And in addition to that, most of my outside of work time, usually with friends, either at sports events or networking events.
Mm-hmm.
And we also try to spend some time with our non-profit organization, Steel City Impact.
You guys do amazing things.
Thank you. We all try. I mean, on Wednesdays, one of us take the kids, bring them to either sports events or get together with them, talk about life, and try to motivate them for life and everything. We have our board meetings once a month, and that excites me a lot because we work and hustle and grind every day, try to be successful, make money and everything, and at the same time we all try to, pay back to community and have a beautiful young generation, because those young people represents our future, and
They do.
we try to help them out. Other than that, friends and family.
What's your favorite place you have ever traveled to?
I
You too,
traveled-
Mike.
I traveled to every continent in the world, but
Wow.
Austria.
Oh,
The most interesting places I would say I've been to Japan. Japan was different culture, different architect. I love going Italy. Europe is amazing.
me too.
And I've been to Morocco. Africa was interesting, and been to Israel. Israel was nice, and been to India. India was very different culture. So I will say my top place to go to visit is Italy. But other than this, every place is nice to go. Travel is always nice.
I know. It's
For
the
sure.
best. It really
sure.
is.
I mean, I got married a couple of years ago in the Dominican, so I would have to say the Dominican was definitely a special trip for us.
How nice.
But really love it. I also love Costa Rica. I love the
I've been
jungle.
wanting to go there,
and
too.
It is amazing, and I mean, to be able to just drive out, get out to the jungle, see the volcanoes. It was
Yeah.
the rainforest, unbelievable. So.
An active vacation.
Yeah,
That's what I
that's
need.
for sure.
How about you? What's your favorite place?
Ooh. Oh, man. Let me think. There are so many great places, and I loved Italy. I really did. I also loved Paris so much. I love Mexico. We've been to the Bahamas. I love tropical vacations anywhere in the Caribbean. But I have to say, my favorite place I've ever been to, and I don't think I'll ever find another place that I love more, was Sea Island, Georgia.
Ah,
Wow.
nice, yeah.
It was unbelievable. We went there for our little mini moon after the wedding. It was the most fabulous hotel I've ever stayed out in my life.
That's not far from Hilton Head, right?
No,
Close,
not at all.
yeah.
It's real. You could fly into Savannah. We flew
Yeah.
into Jacksonville, and it's about a 45-minute drive either way.
Yeah.
It was something else.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
I would have to say that Georgia.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I love you, Georgia. Well, before we go and sign off, we always end the show. I don't know if you know this, Mike, but we sing a little bit.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Of course.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes
Let's go.
I say that to people and they're like, and everybody ends up being great.
Yeah,
I know
I
you
mean,
guys
you know,
will be good. So all we do
We
is
have technology here to fix whatever I'm going to do wrong. So that's okay.
Giovanni may need to, yes.
That's right. We got a great crew.
So all we got to do is I'll count us down and then we'll just sing the jingle together.
All right.
And that'll
Let's
be
go.
it. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh,
Armina Stone. Yeah. Mike and Emre.
All right.
Thanks for
Let's
coming
go.
on.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.